2010 bei der PDC, hat schon eine Menge Major-Turniere bestritten und steht aktuell auf Weltranglistenplatz Nummer 66. Die Rede ist von dem Magpie William O'Connor. Ja, er hat längere Zeit nicht auf der Bühne der European Tour gespielt, Willie O'Connor. Heute muss er gegen einen jungen Belgier ran. 23 Jahre ist er alt. Er hat in diesem Jahr schon ein Viertelfinale auf der Pro Tour gespielt. Er stand schon im Achtelfinale auf der European Tour. Und bei ihm ist immer klar, wenn er so Dart spielt, wie er tanzt, kann sowieso überhaupt nichts passieren. Beim Dreammaker Dimitri van den Bergh.
Three more games for you this afternoon at the Happy Bet International Darts Open live from the Saxon Arena in Riesa in East Germany. And it's an Irishman in Willie O'Connor taking on one of the top Belgians, the up-and-coming Dimitri van den Bergh. Now, it's been a good day for the Irish so far. Brendan Dolan, a 6-0 winner against Andy Hamilton in our opening game of the afternoon session. That was followed by Steve Lennon, overcoming Simon Stevenson by 6 legs to 2. Can Willie O'Connor make it 3 from 3 in this weekend, which features no fewer than 5 players from the Emerald Isle competing at the International Darts Open. Only really out of the Irish contingent on the tour, Mickey Mansell, who's sat at home watching. Hello, Mickey. Sorry you're not here. But Dimitri van den Bergh, he's a guy who's making strides. He is absolutely hammering the development tour and has been for a few years. He added another title to his collection. He's in double figures now for development tour titles. And he started to bring that success to the main tour, the senior events. Can Dimitri van den Bergh go on another run here this weekend? No Michael Van Gogh, of course.
First leg for William to throw first.
No MVG here this weekend, no Anderson, no Taylor. Peter Wright, the number 1 seed, and the defending champion Mensur Suljovic, the number 2 seed. However, it is the number 2 seed, Mensur Suljovic, who awaits the winner of this one. A tough assignment to take on the recently crowned Champions League of Darts winner. Paul Nicholson alongside me, Dan Dawson in the commentary box for this one. Who do you make as a favourite? I'm not seeing the bookies' odds on this.
91.
I'd make Dimitri a slight favourite on this one, but Willie is so hard to beat. And he's gone through changes in his game in the last 12 months. And there are signs that
things are starting to come together for Willie, because he's now in the final of the Tom Kirby Memorial.
Winner of that one gets a World Championship spot. And obviously qualifying for this as well, because he hasn't been on the European Tour a great deal this year. But people who have been watching Willie for a few years will know that looking at that action, there are changes. Because previously,
134.
He used to lie the darts on top of each other, nice and flat, with a long stem and a pear-shaped flight. But now, the stance is more pronounced and forward.
57.
The arm is more forward at address. And he's getting the darts to stand up a bit more. And I noticed this for the first time when he qualified, because he was on my board. And this is obviously a conscious thing he's done. He thinks that he can get them closer together with scoring and get a bit more consistency. Because there are people who think that Willie O'Connor has not fulfilled his potential yet.
100. 40.
Shout, actually, I don't think I've seen commentated on Willie since he's changed, because his darts were one of the guys, you know, they went in flat, a bit like Phil Taylor. But you can see there is a pronounced angle of entry there.
100.
And that should make it easier for Willie to follow them underneath the previous dart. So if he wants to miss, he wants to miss just above the target.
First leg.
59.
Willie O'Connor's throw.
93.
Bullseye, perhaps, on this one. That's a good lie. Don't mess around, just get the single. And this bullseye. Oh, it was begging to be hit. It was ever so slightly to the right.
And that was a perfect example of where Willie O'Connor, with this new lie of his darts, that should have given him a real help. Double 8.
88.
Well, Willie O'Connor in the background there acknowledged the treble 20. A really good adjustment from Dimitri. Thought that was leg over, but it's not. So Willie's got 2 shots at double 8. That's the move.
9.
It isn't there. That's as close as you can throw it without getting it in or hitting a wire. Dimitri breathed again.
Hugely frustrating miss, that one.
On the first.
Wasn't a badly thrown dart. You can see the shake of the head from Willie O'Connor. He is absolutely crestfallen with that, and he's been broken in the opening leg. Young Belgian into the lead.
If you're going to lose your throw, one of the best legs, if not the best leg to get broken in, is the first leg. You've got plenty of time to recover.
134.
So what Willie's got to do here is he's got to use all of his experience and his confidence right now, because coming through that field at Tom Kirby is not an easy thing to do. Irish darts right now is pretty strong.
Yeah, it really is. And I think that's probably worth noting, because obviously Brendan Dolan was their figurehead for a long while. But Brendan's had his tough times over the last couple of years. 6-0 winner today, though. And he has given us little signs this year. I think it's 4 quarterfinals Brendan Dolan has made this year. The suggestions that he could be getting back to
135.
where he was. But Darryl Gurney is obviously the man now who is leading the charge for dart players from Ireland. But you've got the likes of Steve Leonard, who looks a very real prospect. Young lad called Nathan Rafferty, who looks like he could be a player. Still very, very young. A lot of developing to do for Nathan.
Now I've heard tales about that young lad.
57.
Scary tales of how good he is. Look forward to seeing him in the future.
This looks good, though. Double 16. Yeah, very good, Dimitri. A 12-dart leg to back up that slightly fortuitous opening leg. Nothing fortuitous about that one. The other...
Dimitri's one of those guys, right, that he's constantly playing darts.
Yeah.
So he's not playing this weekend, he would be playing somewhere else. If he's not playing Pro Tour, he's playing Youth Tour. And it just, I spoke to him earlier in the season. He said, I don't think I've got a weekend off until
51.
August, when he had some time off. But I think it'll be a bit of a culture shock to Dimitri when he's not on the development tour anymore.
Well, he's 23 now, so this I believe this is his last year on the development tour. And a man, the last development tour weekend, he went up and picked his 10th title in the youth system.
100.
He beat Rhys Griffin in the final of that, but he'd beaten Adam Hunt, another, one of the bigger names on the development tour. For Martin Schindler on his first development tour that weekend as well. Shindy beating Justin Van ter Houw. You'll be hearing a lot more of that name over the next few years, I predict.
Well, Dimitri's played Adam Hunt more times than Real Madrid have played Barcelona.
Yeah.
95.
It's kind of like the development tour El Clasico, that, isn't it?
It's a bit. I think they played each other on the European tour earlier this year, and that was after playing each other 3 times the previous weekend on the development tour. They were sick of the sight of each other.
Looks pretty good, this from Dimitri, because I know Willie's on a finish, but Dimitri's on a much, much better one.
He's making things very uncomfortable for Willie, but this isn't bad. Oh, he'll be seething at that. Especially when he hits the second one there. Should get a shot at a double here.
Single 18 for a 15-darter. darter.
37.
Gone next door.
Willie require 39.
Previously, Willie was a very big fan of double 16 and still is.
Shot on the third.
Gets himself off the mark.
All legs to meet you to throw first. Game on.
I mentioned earlier that he was on my board in qualifying. He was the best player on that board. Absolutely. And he took out James Richardson in his first game, which is not an easy draw.
Yeah, Richardson's been making a habit of qualifying for these, hasn't he?
Really has. So taking him out 6-2, that's a result. And the guy who beat me, Stephen Burton, he then dispatched him 6-1, and I marked that game. And obviously, no disrespect to Stephen, he didn't turn up in that match at all. But Willie just went bananas. He really did. Massively in front. And essentially, he gifted Stephen a leg. And just took care of business. I spoke to Willie afterwards, and he was frustrated that he lost a leg in that match. And I said, be happy. You're going to Risa.
100.
And his trainer just changed. He says, oh, yeah, I'm going to Risa. And he was happy the rest of the night.
Well, this is it. We've seen Willie O'Connor produce performances which have suggested that he's got, and he's still a young man. He's only 31 years old. Mike Decker, fellow Belgian, watching Dimitri in action in the crowd there with their manager Maka. But it's about doing it consistently. And Willie O'Connor, as we've said many times before, he's not managed to make it beyond the quarterfinals of a ranking event. He's made the quarterfinals a number of times, including very recently on the Pro Tour. But Dimitri's a guy who's only just started to reach that sort of stage in the senior events, despite, winning so many youth titles. So you'd have to say that they're similar stages of their darting careers. But this, double five, would have opened up a two-leg gap once more.
47.
Treble 19, perhaps? Yeah. A lot of people like that on 147. It squares it up, gives you options.
99.
Just sense some frustration in the corner of William O'Connor right now, and we'll get back to that in a second, because Dimitri has 1 and double 2 for 3-1. Back up top. Oh, he flicked that flight.
Always the danger, isn't it? Always the danger. You can't. I mean, some players go 3 for double 1 just to avoid that.
Will he? No, he won't. That'll be music to the ears of Dimitri van den Bergh.
Let's just see if Dimitri... Yeah, this time he does go 3 double 1. And that's because he doesn't want to have a dart in the way of that double 1. Nice and high for that one, but no guide.
No score.
And it shows. And he's back to 5 again. And William O'Connor, 30. Now, double 16, before he sort of changed his throw, it was his favourite double. But with the way his darts now stand up, if he hits one slightly outside, it could actually cause him problems rather than being something he can lie one on top of. And that, as a cornerstone of his game, could pose problems.
Missed doubles from both players, but it's Willie O'Connor who takes this leg. It's 2-2.
Mid leg is Williams to throw first. Game on.
Tries to get a bit of eye contact with his opponent. Dimitri giving him nothing. A great little trick. If you want to get into your opponent's head, it was happening last week at the Champions League of Darts. Phil Taylor was using it against Van Gerwen and Anderson. If you want to beat someone, don't look them in the eye. That is one of my things.
I think there's slightly more than eye contact going on in that Taylor Van Gerwen game. Oh, what a great response from Dimitri van den Bergh. First maximum of this one, missing 5 darts of that previous leg.
The thing I noticed about watching Willie's game a few weeks ago when he qualified for here is the scoring ability was really good with this new ability to get them to land high. Look at this. Oh, he was on it.
5 perfect darts to start the leg after missing 5 darts at double in the previous one. It's a fantastic response from Dimitri van den Bergh.
What?
Willie's scoring ability was brilliant, and I think what he's frustrated about in this match so far is just a lack of consistency on that treble 20. It's not up to the usual standard of what he's been doing lately.
Well,
125.
we're 4.5 legs in, and we've not seen him score anything. We haven't seen him score 140 yet.
When you make changes in your game,
93.
you can do everything in practice and potentially away from the cameras. But when you get on that stage, it's the hardest place to implement anything.
Oh, dear.
Game shot on the fifth.
Well, it's a 12 starter for Dimitri van den Bergh, and even though he missed a big number there, what I did like, and
Game on.
I'd like to get your opinion on it, he's got 56 there, and he's tried to hit single 20 to leave double 18. Now, even though he's missed the single 20, he's hit the 1, he's then knocked off of it to leave the double that he was going to go for anyway. So he's gone to the board thinking, I'm going to get 1 or 2 darts at double 18 here, and he's not changed his plan halfway through. And, is that something you try and do as a player, or if you have accidentally hit a different number, I might go for something else now?
In that situation, I do exactly what Dimitri did. You're mentally ready to go for a certain double. And I think that's the biggest accolade you could pay someone in that situation. It's, right, I'm ready for a double 18. Yes, it might not be until the 3rd dart, but it's the right thing to do. That's better, Willie. There she is. Just reminding van den Bergh that you're still here.
Well, not hit 1040 yet, but there's the first 180 for Willie O'Connor.
100.
But Dimitri down to a finish. O'Connor doesn't want to leave it. Well, now he's struggling. No, he's really struggling.
I like 18s on 262. A lot of advocates out there for you get the first 20, then you can still go to 18s after that. But when you hit a 5, you're snickering yourself. Dimitri can hit a treble 19 to leave tops.
58.
Not completely out of this leg, Willie O'Connor. Certainly not now. Certainly not now.
140.
Must have your commentary in his ear, Dan. Starting to fix his scoring. Double 12 for 4-2. Oh, just on the inside of double 6. Now, key shot. No hesitation. 17. Oh, plenty of power behind it. Too much. Fascinating leg. Will he go straight for it or 2 double 2?
Going straight at it. Covered some of the bed.
Game
But
shot.
not that bit of it. And it is 4-2. That 2-leg gap has opened up once more. And Willie O'Connor missed a dart at bull in the opening leg. Was broken. Missed a dart at bull in that leg. Failed to break back. Pretty even between these two in the head-to-heads. 3 wins apiece. And that's kind of, echoing what we were saying earlier about them being at similar stages in their darting careers. There's still 20 positions in the world rankings between them, 46 and 66. But, that, although there's several £1,000s there, it's, a couple of good weekends and you can start closing that gap. It's not like 20 positions between number 1 and number 21.
Well, difference between 1 and 2 in the rankings is amazing.
Yeah, £1,000, isn't it? Yeah. That's a poor example. Yeah, once you start getting up in that top 10, you're talking serious money. It's harder and harder and harder to climb each place.
96.
This, of course, is a really good indication as to where William's stage game is for 2 weeks' time when he plays the final of the Tom Kirby Memorial. It's going to be a tough game, that. There's Jason Cullen, I believe.
Yes, I was trying to recall who he's got, but yeah, it is Jason Cullen.
Sometimes you look forward to the Tom Kirby final as much as the Grand Prix final.
There's a lot riding on it, isn't there?
Yeah, good game.
Willie O'Connor has left himself a bogey number there.
Dimitri has not left a bogey number. He's left a very good 120. How much pressure is that 120 going to be? That 1 does not help him.
81.
Well, the last start saves him to an extent, but Willie O'Connor has been shaking his head on a regular basis in this game, and he might be about to go 5-2 down.
Well,
the camera kept tracking up, but Dimitri couldn't quite follow it to where it needed to be.
Needs it, Willie. Needs it. Tops. That's it.
Seventh leg.
That'll stop him shaking his head for a few seconds.
Game on.
Vandenberg vitally still has a break of throat.
Well, the last time they met, Willie O'Connor won, and that was only in August, wasn't very long ago, on the Pro Tour in Barnsley. A month before that, he was beaten 6-1 by Dimitri.
97.
Had a couple of meetings last year. 6-2 win for Willie O'Connor, 6-5 win for Dimitri Vandenberg. They've basically been taking it in turns to beat each other. And there's no real pattern into, some have been quite big wins, some have been close. You just get the feeling anything could happen in terms of the result in this game. It looks right now like Dimitri is just shading it, but it is not insurmountable. O'Connor having a go at him in this leg. We know this one to face the defending champion Mensur Suljovic.
Six.
Yeah, it's fair to say I think Mensur might be quite popular this weekend.
Well, he seems to be gaining popularity by the week, and people who followed Euro Tour darts for the last 2 or 3 years will have seen that before anybody else. I've said many times before, you get to see the stars before they become stars on the Euro Tour. Bergh, look what he's doing now. And it was probably the Dutch Darts Masters where he really announced what he could do.
Vandenberg is one of those stars, undoubtedly. Not just for his darting ability, but I'm sure dancing with the stars is probably in his future. But right now, the only future he wants to have is a 160 finish, which he can't hit. Another one of those will leave a double. William to get back in this game. Willie O'Connor, it's 4-4. He's fighting really well. Asking questions of the Belgian. It's Willie O'Connor's game from here. He's got the darts.
Well, Willie O'Connor has come back from 2 legs down twice. He has not led in this match. But I'll tell you what, that's how you need to start if you want to win this 9th leg and take a 5-4 lead, Willie. 180 number 2.
When you're in Dimitri's shoes right now, you think to yourself, I had you. I was spreading the butter on the toast. But then out jumps Willie O'Connor.
99.
Some really class stuff. Puts Dimitri under pressure.
Well, he did have a dart for a 5-2 lead, Dimitri, and he didn't take it. And we saw earlier on, Justin Pipe had a dart for a 5-1 lead against Christian Kiss. Unable to take it, and Kiss came back and won it in a deciding leg.
First dart from O'Connor in the last couple of legs has been brilliant. So much better.
140.
He's able to build on it as well. Less 5s, less 1s, less string from the 7 going for. And that's reflected in 82 after 9.
William O'Connor, 82.
There's a stare in the eye of O'Connor.
Always aware. Well, you can see the funny side because Dimitri's back on 2-4-5, but he's missed the big number twice and then fired one in the ball when he was looking for 25. So, yeah, it's not helped him out that visit, but you would think that he's probably got 2 visits to see this off. Double 4. He doesn't need 2 visits, he needs 2 darts. A 14-darter for Willie O'Connor. He leads for the first time in this game, and the Irishman may be about to join Northern Ireland Steve Lennon and Brendan Dolan in round 2 and set up a meeting with Mensur Suljovic, the Champions League of Darts winner from last weekend. The unlikely Champions League of Darts winner from last weekend, if you listen to the bookies, 40-1 shot.
What can Dimitri do about this game? Hasn't had much to celebrate in the last 3 legs, or anything really. It's been all Willie O'Connor.
Well, there could be another twist in this one.
What?
So it's been a very difficult game to predict. It felt like at 4-2 up, in fact, even at 4-3, Dimitri Vandenberg was the best part of 8-9 points clear in the averages. But because they're averaging in the sort of 80s to 90s, it's still 6 visits to the board to see off a leg of darts, so it's not really decisive.
Great switch from Willie.
But the averages are a lot closer now. There's only a couple of points in it. Willie O'Connor in the ascendancy.
Dimitri needed a there. Good thinking to go for the 19s. But now O'Connor, 6 darts from 222 will get the job done.
105.
Yeah, sensible use of the bullseye. That last dart gets him below 121. So 1 treble will give him a dart at a double for the match.
Good spirit from Bergh though.
145.
Great fighting qualities. But the darts are in O'Connor's hand. Treble 19. And it would have been tops. Bergh all of a sudden has got an opportunity to take us all the way to the 11th leg. What a fascinating contest.
It is. Are we going all the way?
It's got to go in. Oh my word. He can't believe it, and neither can we. O'Connor will have 2 shots to take it out.
And he only needs the one, and Willie O'Connor rattles off 4 consecutive legs to overcome Dimitri Bergh. The young Belgian is through to the second round and goes up against defending champion Mensur Suljovic. He joins Brendan Dolan and Steve Lennon. That's 3 of the guys from the Emerald Isle safely through to the second round. It is going to be down to the other 2 guys that we see today to join them. Mick McGowan is one of them. He's on the way against Ron the Bomb Muhlenkamp. Let's grab a couple of words with Willie O'Connor.
I think March 2016 was your last appearance. Is that right?
That doesn't sound good, does it? No, I've changed a lot of my game. I'm trying to work with it. My practice has been going so well, and it's been really frustrating up here today because, I mean, my bad scores in practice are 100, and I was struggling to hit 100, so I didn't know what to do. But look, thank God my doubles were good. But my scoring has a long way to go. I don't know why, because my practice is so good that I can feel like I don't care who I play, I can play better than anybody, ever. It's the best I've ever played in practice. Never played this well, ever. So it's been so frustrating today, but I'm really happy to win, and tomorrow hopefully I can show everybody how well I am playing.
Mensur Suljovic is the next one. You need to play good.
Yeah, absolutely. Mensur's fantastic, super player. And you know, I can't wait to play Mensur, and I can't wait to play my best game against Mensur, and I can't wait to show everybody in the hall how well I'm playing, because I'm really sorry for playing so poor today, because I know you all for a really good game. So I apologize for that, and tomorrow I'll make up for that.
Also, entschuldigt sich bei euch, weil es heute einfach nicht gut war, und er wird das morgen auf jeden Fall besser machen. When you said I changed a couple of things, what kind of things did you change?
Well, my darts just land flat, or slightly at an angle downwards. Now they're standing high, and I find it so easy that when one goes in, you just straight off it and in. So it's almost like cheating. I find it very easy. So, but look, it wasn't easy today because it didn't go for me, but tomorrow they will go. I promise you they will go tomorrow, and I will put on a show tomorrow for everybody.
That's cool. Thank you very much. Willie O'Connor. Er ist überzeugt, dass das morgen viel besser wird. Er hat einiges in seinem Spiel verändert.